I
But
thought he was a little bit lucky today.
fine,
Sir?
but me I say when the PS bowler them
Yeah.
get wickets and lucky, we still.
No, I know that, but I'm only
Yeah.
saying that, Yeah, I'm only saying that,
I am
think
saying
that-
I'm
I think
happy.
there's enough.
I'm happy that West Indies are giving the performers a chance. At least the spinners.
Yeah.
Because
But
in the
you
years
don't have
gone
to
by,
question.
them would have get the game. You'd hear say, boy, a South Africa wicket bouncing, can't get the game
Exactly.
down and so. Them play the youth and them gone 3 for 70.
Right, but what? Miraculously recover from his back injury. Why didn't he play in the first set?
No, man, it's conceivable that
Yeah, man.
that you could have a little twinge and them not take a chance. And 10, 12 days after them, you're completely recovered.
All right. That's your theory. I don't believe that, I really don't believe it. But,
No, man, but there's no logic for them to not to play him in
No,
first.
if them play him now, it appears to me that they would have played him if he was fully
Yeah.
fit.
I haven't taken 13 in the game before.
Yeah.
Well, West Indies, anything is possible with them, but they probably think otherwise. Quickly to the Women's Premier League. I don't know if you have been following in the games, but there have been some really good, excellent matches, in the Women's Premier League. Some really good cricket being played.
In England?
No, man, in India.
Oh, cricket. Oh, cricket.
Yeah, the Women's Premier League, yeah.
Oh, it has
Some
started?
high-scoring games. I don't know. You have not seen any other games, have you?
No.
No, man. A lot of teams making over 200 runs and so on, man. Team chasing them down.
Yes. Stefano Taylor is down there?
Huh?
Stefano Taylor is down there?
I don't think so. Sit
No,
down
the
there.
only female player, the only West Indian in the thing is Hayley Matthews.
Oh.
Dutton and played.
Yeah.
Them did the draft Dutton and some little things, that they again
Some
now.
issues, yeah. I think there's some issues. I think they said that her medical certificate came in late.
And she's
or
saying that she don't have the
something.
medical problems. She don't know why
Yeah,
them.
so I don't know what.
I
they
suppose
said.
you could call it undraft her.
right. But in the two matches that for Hayley Matthews, she played for Mumbai Indians and she has played pretty well so far. In the first match, she played 47. In the second match, she made 77 not out. And took 3 wickets.
Yeah.
Hayley Matthews to me, he's on the go. He's one of the best thing female can watch play cricket.
She's easy on the eyes in more ways than one.
Yeah, man. Very well said, sir. Very well said. Yeah, man.
Indeed.
They've been playing pretty well,
Yeah.
Really nice shots and so on, So some good cricket being played down in the Women's Premier League. So you guys could, probably watch a match or two.
All right. All
All
right, Andre.
right, Andre.
Big
Yeah,
up.
all right. Okay, gentlemen. Leave
Yeah,
it.
man. Good.
Highgate.
No.
You hear me now?
Better.
Mhm.
NFL might have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a Jackson could get the deal done. So, the franchise tag it, see?
What does that mean?
It means they're not giving contract. I'm willing to pay him a certain amount of money. It means that other teams can negotiate with him. But, alright, if he's not going to get the specific are going to get done,
Mm-hmm.
other teams can negotiate with him, see?
Yes.
But you're going now. You see, offer where other teams them are giving,
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore themselves can match the offer there.
Then you will have to remain with Baltimore.
Yeah, they can keep it.
Okay. Similar to the NBA.
So to me, it's a genius move on the part of Baltimore so far to me. Because to me, the reason why Baltimore basically put him up on the market, I for sure, I for make a market decide where real value.
Yes.
To me, Baltimore already know, say, anything when nobody offer them out there, them already better that, or they not better it, anything when them come with them can match.
Isn't that
Me not
a
feel
risk
like that.
if them go far higher than
A risk for who?
for Baltimore?
I think it's a risk for the player,
Yeah, because the future Baltimore already know what's in the market or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they somebody say, listen, I'm giving you far less than what Baltimore's offering, and then Baltimore say, yeah, me I match that offer. You have to stay with Baltimore for less money than they
Yeah.
would have been offering before. So it's a risk.
And-
Yes, because I don't know in NFL terms how good he is and how much him worth.
Yeah.
No, but you're going on.
If you're saying that he was asking for way beyond his market worth, then it's a risk for the club.
Yeah.
But if what he was asking for is reasonable and more teams would have matched it, then it's a risk.
That against Lamar Jackson, I get the money on.
Well, like I said, I don't know enough about him
And we
quality.
know, and Baltimore already know. You know the worst thing now?
Yeah.
You see, before this happen, everybody predicts him that I get tagged, But you're going now. You see, within like about 10 minutes after him getting tagged,
Mm-hmm.
it's all I seen them that we were speculation that lead him to go in the event should he should he get tagged? All of them simultaneously come out and say they are not interested in signing Lamar Jackson. You get me, say?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, Baltimore, they already have inside information, but I'm not so negative. But here you go now. Lamar Jackson have an agent, Mr. Higgins, see?
Okay.
I'm have an issue there. Because to me, if you have an agent, if you don't get a deal, you look for and get something very close to it, and signing contract, and him good to go. Because here I'm sure you say the agent thing mash him up. That's only in a contract. I see some wholly. I say they come to box office quarterback in the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
We don't say number one, Patrick Mahomes, number two, Josh Allen, and three, Lamar Jackson. We talk about box office. We talk about pure skill and entertainment. Lamar Jackson to me top three behind Allen and Mahomes. And I see some other idiot quarterback, like, not idiot, but idiot compared to Lamar. I see Herbert, I see Dak Prescott, I see the boy named Baker Mayfield. All them money I get a lot of endorsement.
How much you marks for? 250?
No, but we, say in them not come out specifically come give the number with them and Oscar. But it is highly rumored that Deshaun Watson, he want to be on Deshaun Watson. If I get be on Deshaun Watson, basically like 240, 250 region.
Are you talking about the guarantee money now?
Guaranteed money.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, but the last thing I say, the point I make about the other quarterbacks, them when I get endorsement and I get commercials. Lamar Jackson more box office than them. Lamar Jackson is a unanimous MVP winner. I will not see in another commercial. I will not see his endorsement deals. I might have a sure if I if you have one big agent, you can get all them things there. And the most the agent can take a 3%. And the money where Lamar Jackson get, the agent not necessarily take 3% because it is of such where 1% I deal with them a workout or 2% I deal with them a workout would land them a big check anyway. So them not necessarily have to go for the max. All I need to do, just get a big agent, not the 3% nah, killer brother.
It sounds strange that he doesn't have an agent. Very strange.
That's one.
All right, I get. You sound better on the NFL, yeah? Yeah, man. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
30 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
Get quality cars from Acorn Sales Auto Limited, located at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. Need a car from Japan or United Kingdom or a special order? Call 876-616-4777 or WhatsApp 876-333-5555. They assist with registration, transfer, and license. Just visit Acorn Sales Auto at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center for quality cars at competitive prices.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. Safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fi join the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bay West Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk on Omega Radio.
All right, welcome back. And who got to know? Frank White?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah, good afternoon, Frank White.
Man, just a touch and go today as usual.
Yes.
When we there, them a follow the track and field meet where I keep. But I tell you, say, Idle have a young lady named Reed. I tell you, I hell on poured out between Idle, the stripper, and Eddie Allen, you know.
Which event she's running?
At, God have mercy. I never remember, but I think a class 1 today, you know.
Class 1. Reed.
Yeah, Alana Reed.
Which event?
I still remember if I 100 meter, but she's currently the fastest female must be in the island because she beat.
Then how are they 100 that then, man?
Yeah, she beat the central champs, the central something like that way.
Yeah, man, the central champs. That was last week.
Yeah, man, it's a very special talent that one to really look out for. And she has been doing well, I get to understand, over a period.
What you remember the gap between Idel and Edwin Ali last year? How wide was it? 'Cause that would be important to know.
It was a nice little gap, but I tell you, say, them are going to dry in.
Okay, you think so?
It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. You know, but you know, Edwin Ali always have some little secret weapons or some strategies where, you know, them deploy and things. But it's going to be an interesting. I can tell you, this season look like it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about the boys? What about the boys' side?
Why, you know, so I don't really know about it.
You know about the boys' side?
No, I don't know about it. Yeah. This young lady just catch my eyes.
Okay.
I mean, not really a champs man like, or athletics man like that, you know, but why, trust me, a young lady,
Yeah. Somebody that make me know say she beat the big Edwin Allen girl.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Yeah.
Serena Cole in the 100.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know what the time still. But she beat Serena Cole. She must have some quality. Alana Reed.
Right.
I go and do a look background check.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nice talent. You know, when we see talent, them Harville, we have faith, and Zidane, we have faith. That's a big them up in a Britain because there's a lot of effort and training to got them speed there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Naturally, no boost and nothing, you know? Just training and execution. Why I take a victory Sunday, I tell you the truth, to come like win the Champions League and the EPL in a one Sunday. I mean, a Liverpool man, but I don't remember all of that.
Yeah.
Why that 7 day Virgin, I tell you the truth, you know, it's a nice victory and them 8 sides. So, we are only for excuse, coach this and coach that and this and that and thing, but Virgin, when you not turn up the day to play, but anytime you turn up a matter of fact, to play ball on the day.
A team at that level should not be getting 7 days though.
Exactly.
Especially with the quality of United. So they have to take some licks for this disgraceful performance.
Believe me, me might tell my Virgin them say, you know, I just want a little tool me I give them, I say that not even loud. You take time until them come at the farm where United is on, and my farm, you know, we are expect the United would, you know, come out. The game would be, you know, competitive, but I expect them, boy, I get United the edge. To be honest, me not go around them, but 7 Virgin, Jesus.
Man, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, man. And real quick, to the Bayern and PSG. Why? I
think PSG will deliver, you know. But I really think Mbappe will show up today, you know.
Well, hear me now. Mbappe need to do enough today in team win.
Yeah, he want a hat-trick to them.
He better do. No, he must score 4 because remember the hat-trick is not enough. So he must
Right, just make it see it. Just score 6 Mbappe.
Just score 6.
That's really be enough. All right, Frank White.
Yeah, man, cool.
Pick up yourself.
Yeah, man.
All right, somebody's telling me that the girl that we are referring to from
Alana Reed
is Garfield Reed's daughter. Remember Garfield?
Oh, yes. Garfield used to play left back for Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
All right, interesting.
France can beat Serena Cole, but then again, it depends on the farm that Serena was.
And where they plan to have Serena at this stage of the season.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's significant, but probably we shouldn't be reading too much into that. Anyway, Rollington Town.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, gentlemen. How will it go?
Where you my boss?
Zidane.
Yes.
What's up?
I'm here.
Today is a cut and shoot, no? Anyway, let me come to it quick now. Zidane, you watched the game last night with the 76ers?
No, I watched one game and it was the Los Angeles Lakers versus the...
well, the 76ers really look good. You know, Embiid put on 30-odd points and 7 rebounds. you know, Zidane, from the other day, I should ask, you know, every time I look at Embiid, I see him improving. And the thing is that right now he looks like a two-man job.
Mm-hmm.
One man cannot manage him anywhere near the post.
I hear one of the NBA analysts them saying that, listen, they have never seen somebody that tall and shoot with that kind of finesse.
Only your boy I see as good as him, you know, or probably even a little better. That's a Greek freak.
A Greek freak better than him?
Yes, I think he has the edge over him. But the fact of the matter is that Embiid is improving with every game coming into this round.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I'm telling you, man, every time I watch him, he reminds me of, in some ways, I'm not comparing him, you know, but he reminds me in some ways of Elijah One.
Yes, I agree.
In foot movement.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, man, you know, he's going to be very dangerous in this playoff.
Yeah.
So I walk back, how for angling coming right.
You know that he has never been on a team that leaves the first round of the playoffs. He always gets knocked out in the first round.
Who that?
Embiid.
Yeah, but how long now that?
Yeah, man, he has played a couple of times in the playoffs, man. Yeah, so for a superstar, to look good on him resume.
Yeah, I'm hoping for them this year because it's my team, and you know.
My thing with me, I wonder is why Anthony Davis wasn't playing like this when LeBron was around.
Well,
the man looked like him coming back to the kind of
setup, Pavel. The setup to me is what creates this problem.
What do you mean?
Definitely, Davis. You can see that Davis.
I hear. What I mean is Charles Barkley make a little snide remarks. They look like him done, or well, not done. Probably passing best.
Oh yes, it was indeed.
It was Charles. May I wonder if that kind of Seb Anthony Davis passing best?
No, man.
Yeah, man, I remember the comment. But I think Davis' issue is more injury than anything else to him.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Him injury prone. That's the problem.
And when you're out, and sometimes it take a while for you to get back that momentum. So
even long before he came to the
because prior to him getting injured, you know, he was averaging 30+ points per game for a stretch, you know.
Yeah.
Him
look good last night.
Davis is a monster, you know.
Yes, he is, man.
Anyway, Abel.
Yeah.
Your time now, boss. You know, boy, sometimes you really try to find ways to protect these selectors in such a way, you know. Now, see them bring in Moat, you know, and look what is happening. And look at the sickness where you are giving. A back. It could be a headache or a toothache.
No, man, listen. I don't believe that they would not have played Moti in the first test if he was fully fit.
But what? I don't know.
The fact that they are not willing to play him in the second test means that, you know.
These things just come out.
Especially when the bowling lineup did so well. So if they don't like Mountain, the bowling lineup did well, you could say, listen, the bowling lineup did well. So it clearly shows.
And in South Africa, you could always argue that these are pace conditions and they don't play the spin and take. Him play and him doing okay so far.
These people have a thing with pace.
Which people?
The West Indians that they will go down into the grave with the pace.
But why would they pick him for Zimbabwe?
And you have the good spinners around and them don't give them a chance.
I hear that historically, but you have to be
fair. It has been happening.
Rollington Town, you have to be fair to the current set of people.
Yeah, man. And pick him for Zimbabwe, I know him playing in South Africa.
Yeah, man. So you can't mix them up.
Usually the spinners, they get game on the subcontinent.
And I said the other day, listen, gentlemen, let us listen and see if Moti comes out with this injury that seemed to have kept him out at this first team.
Then the man could have injured the first test and fit now.
Could have, yeah, you could have. Anybody could be injured.
Have a little niggle with them, say, boy, when I risk him.
This sickness thing is a thing that is being used for some time now in West Indies cricket.
Wellington, I don't think you're fair, man.
You're not being fair,
man. If you're sick, you're sick, man.
But they're not being fair to the players. So why should I be fair to them?
No. When they're asking you to pass a fitness test, it's different than to say you're injured.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have said Moti a back injury if Moti knew him now a back injury. All Moti have to come out and do and say nothing to me, you know.
Yes.
And then the Dalio smash up. So I think that there was genuine concern.
Yes. Worse within Krumah. It from what I understand,
they could have played Warwick and
more and more
over in
every
the Zimbabwe
day.
games, you know.
Yeah.
So they utilized him in both games. And again, they went back right to him even after the bowlers did well. Rollington, to me, I think he has no ground to stand on.
I think so.
And Kruma gentleman is sent to him, and we want to get more information from him as to what really transpired.
If Dave Cameron was the president, Rollington don't want to sound so.
Eh? But if Dave was president, probably that would not my door.
No,
I mean, let's face it.
Remember, say Nikita Miller wasn't being
All
selected.
the while,
Hold on, Rollington town. The biggest travesty in the last 20 years of West Indies cricket is Nikita Miller not playing any test matches.
Why? Well,
we play one. It was look, you remember dominate.
Why that?
I mean, never hear. Hold on, I never hear come out and beat the selectors like you're doing.
No, man, you're joking, man. Sarville been beating them for years over Nikita Miller. Okay. What are you talking about?
All right, big up yourself, Rollington.
All right,
go catch up with that one day.
By the way, Nikita, I don't think most people will say that Moti is a better spinner than Nikita. And if Moti can play in South Africa, I mean, him not going to be the next Daniel Vettori. But it shows that West Indian spinners can contribute against good teams.
Maybe Nikita didn't do enough.
Oh, God.
Did he, Arvin? Did he do enough to
apparently not. No. Nikita didn't do enough
to get into the West Indies team. All right, we'll take a break. We're coming back.
Choose from a wide variety of tiles from Garrett Trading. Whether a classic or modern look, our tiles give that added dimension. For that Greek marble, flashy or glossy finish in your bathroom and kitchen, a myriad of designs and colors are available to create your personal masterpiece. Visit our showroom at 169 Constant Spring Road or call Garrett Trading and Installation Limited 876-669-8996. Design your style.
KFC, we still a do it big. KFC. Work hard every day with determination. Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You a real big deal and you must win. SPICE in your area. KFC with the taste and the flavor. We a big deal, so that we are harder. We do big things with no
KFC still a do it big. KFC Big D. Enjoy 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries and a Pepsi. Because big dreamers need a big deal.
Omega Radio now presents Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Edgechem, Enibet, and Dangel's Auto Spares and Accessories. Michael Vaughan's lawyer says the England and Wales Cricket Board investigation into whether the former England captain made an alleged racist comment in 2009 was woefully inadequate. The investigation by the ECB started in October 2021 before charges were brought in June 2022. Vaughan is accused of saying there's too many of you lot. We need to have a word about that. Unquote, to Azim Rafiq and 3 other Asian players representing Yorkshire before the 2020 match against Nottinghamshire. That is Sports in a Minute. Omega Radio has just presented Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem for people who dream in color. Enibet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly. And Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue in Kingston.
The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays on Omega Radio. Join the Omega team for informative, investigative and hard-hitting sports discussions 5 to 6 p.m. with our A-list hosts as we inform and entertain. That's The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays 5 to 6 p.m. on Omega Radio. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports call-in show, The Sports Desk on Omega Radio.
All right, we're back.
Who we have now, Nicholas? Bull.
Hey, Bull.
Big up, man, then. Big up.
Hold this up.
Now you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
All right. So, 2 good games playing today. One massive, one, 2 decent teams. Looking at Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern. So I had Paris Saint-Germain to go through. I still have them to go through, but 2 big players have to show up today. And when I say two big players at the show today, I'm talking Kylian Mbappe, and I'm going to excuse Messi for a bit, and I'm going to go into the defense line and look at one of the centre backs today for PSG. They need to not concede today.
Yes.
Right? So
yeah, man. They have to be perfect defensively.
They have to be perfect defensively, but for some way, somehow, I don't see that happen though. I don't think with Mane coming back and with Bayern playing well, it's going to be a struggle to keep a clean sheet against them. So that means that the likes of Kylian Mbappe and them have to score first.
Kylian Mbappe has the ability to be out of this world and steer Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich apart. So he needs one of those.
But Zidane, I think it doesn't take a lot to rip this Paris Saint-Germain defense apart.
That's the problem.
Because even in the French league, where they play in the French league, they can't see goals.
They can see a lot of goals to some teams that don't have the quality that Bayern Munich has. Yes.
Yeah, and in the middle part now, Bayern have the players, the ball anglers in there and the energy in there, and if it's a grind, Kimmich them can grind it out in there, and if it's controlling the football and move it around, I think that Kimmich them can do it as well. So it's going to be a rough day for Paris, but for them. But the key thing today, though, if Bayern Munich does go ahead and score first, it doesn't change much in terms of the amount of goals they need to get.
Paris Saint-Germain would still need 2 goals to win the tie.
Would still need 2 goals, and getting the 2 goals, you still need 2 goals to win in regular time. And if Paris
no, didn't. No man, if Paris Saint-Germain score 2 goals, wouldn't be enough for Paris Saint-Germain. If Bayern Munich scores.
No, I'm saying if Bayern don't score, you still need the 2 goals. If they do score, you still need 2. So it doesn't change the equation much. Only thing changes that the extra time. If they score 1 and you score 2, it's extra time. No 1-0 the game going on.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be difficult if you concede first, man. That is a 2-0 lead away now to a top team in Europe.
Yeah, so I'm saying to win the game, you don't need to score 2. To win the game in regular time.
That's in theory doable.
Yeah, I'm just saying in theory.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to tell a ball and say, yo, if the man them score, you still need 2. But
yeah,
I had an idea. So that's just the theory of it going into the game. Tottenham now. Probably one of the most hot and cold side they can find. But there's a thing that's circulating around one of my favorite players now, which is Harry Kane. And it's effectiveness when the big moments come. And it's kind of fair to say that Harry Kane hasn't produced a world-class performance in a big game for a good while. So he needs to show up for them today. Now, they need a goal. Definitely they need 2. Mm-hmm. But I think that they can keep out Milan. I like Romero in the back line in games. So I think they can keep up Milan and they can probably get 1 or 2 and win the game. But Harry Kane needs to show up in a massive game and do enough for his team to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The next thing I want to talk about now is West Indies.
Yes.
I want to ask Alvil a question. Is it that the South Africa, they call now the 5th man, so the 11, they're not strong with the bat?
What do you mean?
Every time West Indies get 3 down, once them hit out the top 3, the captain in goal, and everybody just start, the wickets just start fast.
Oh, the batting isn't as strong as their goal.
Because the people are saying West Indies doing well to and I see that in 3 innings now. Yeah, once they get rid of it, they get rid of the first 3. It's like a butter, a knife through butter to the rest. So is it that the West Indians just automatically just switch on when the first 3 gone and just start?
No, the quality of the batting gets less.
So it's more of the quality.
So them have Markham and Elgan who can hold them on up at top there, but
yeah, once the first 3 gone,
the middle not all that great. But the truth is, we're not all that great neither as a bowling team.
Probably worse.
Our batting is probably worse for it.
Yeah, but this man we just need to get out the first 3 quick and fast. Well, in theory that is easy to do, but try to get them one quick and fast, and then you can cut through the middle order. But I like older. How much you get this man now? 1?
I think he get 1, but watching the game, him bowl well, yeah.
Yes, correct.
Him never look bad. Him run in with a little bit more purpose.
And him get the bunks out.
And him get some steep bunks from a length and thing. So
yeah, so he bowled well though. But
me want him start get some runs now to do.
Alzari never go on good at all.
Yeah, well, Alzari done the way I'm for doing at the series already.
Says like that.
He doesn't know anything else.
Yeah, remember say these are not world class cricketers. You expect them to be world class. Like
No, but at the end of the day, I just think I feel like as a young most persons consider him a youngster. As a youngster, when they hit them standards, they want to be as close to it as possible. You can't just jump away.
Alvaz Azhar is your favorite cricketer.
No? Oh no, Azhar is not my favorite.
The fight film last week, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him shouldn't be dropped, man.
No, man, Azhar, I like his fight.
Yeah.
Especially in 2020 cricket. He's a youth where, and he have a bit of attitude to him game.
Yes.
You know, you run on him and you slap him over and make them know him coming for your throat next bar.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that about him. So that's just the fight I like. And I see him improving. Now go ball. Him improving. But I hope that he will get the standard up. And nobody drop it like I'm seeing drop it now. But I hope he can come up tomorrow and take them 3 years we have left.
All right.
And they will get the bat.
All right.
All right, Bull.
All right.
Good call. All right. Who we have now, Nick? Hello. Baggio.
Yes, hello.
Good afternoon, Baggio.
Let me steal Bilovich punchline. Good afternoon, KLS Massive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, sir, Mr. Higgins, you know, sir, you kind of blame about Wellington kind of ranting a while ago about the fast bowlers, the spin bowlers and West Indies. When Moti never played the first test because you never do your homework to find out why you never play, and you came and you were ready to give it to the selectors and so on, and then you find out same play. You understand? I kind of feel like you kind of make Wellington at that line, you know. And even so, the selectors know is new. Desmond is new, and you say you like how Desmond are going so far with and I hope him continue down that line and so on. You understand? So I think sometimes the callers feed off the host and the way.
No, sir. Wellington Town is known to attack the board, my boss.
Yeah, well, true.
Everything, yes.
Yeah.
Since Dave Cameron has been removed.
No,
yeah, man.
Yeah. Moti would have played if he was not sick, Wellington. Yeah, it is clear and obvious now because the fast bowlers did good in the first test and it's still playing this one.
Yeah.
You understand? So it is clear that they would have used him. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that is a given. The next thing now, Zidane, what was your remarks or comment when the youngsters from KC are from school when they win and them fire gunshot at each other? How you played against that? And you too, obviously.
Was it KC?
Yeah, well, the schoolers.
The youth from Antonio Watson.
Yes,
from Petersfield.
Yeah.
He wasn't firing gunshots as far as
I mean, you know, Mr. Higgins, please don't let us call a truth and move on, please.
He was firing blanks.
Yes, you know me at all, Mr. Higgins. Right, blank.
Yeah. I didn't like the manner in how he did it.
Okay, and so you're on the side that he should be. What if they wanted to suspend him or expel him from school? You're on that side?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm seeing something about a basketball player. What's his name?
John Morant.
John Morant, yeah. We're going on. I'm talking about the nightclub incident now.
Yes.
Right, the nightclub incident. Me no care what him do before or whatever. You understand? Unless they're going to tell me that it's a reoccurring thing, and so them draw the line right here. So, but let us not look at that. You have to deal with each crime, each thing and its merit.
Yes.
The nightclub incident now. This man went to a nightclub, right, and he brandished a gun in the nightclub and play with it or whatever. Do. And because of that, everybody is saying that he might lose his contract and sponsorship and all of them something there. And so
it depends on league rules.
League rules.
Yes. And
all right. So I looked to see if he was charged, like for carrying a gun, like by the police in the club, and he was.
I guess he has a permit, you know. So I don't know what the laws say in America.
Right.
As to what they can do when you have the permit and have your gun.
Permit.
It's against Memphis rules to have a gun on what is called Memphis premises. You can't have a gun in the locker room or on the team bus.
Right.
Or on the team plane.
So one of the charges is how did he get the gun to be in the club?
Right. He was.
Because it's against Memphis's rules
to have a gun.
You cannot have a gun on the team bus or in the team locker. For obvious reasons, you're a man of war, a man
Yes,
go to just
yeah.
back in peace
Yeah.
and thing.
Right,
So
I understand that. But what
now
if-
that he's in the nightclub with it, now the Memphis people are investigating how you get the gun in at the nightclub.
Right. What if somebody? I'm just saying. What if somebody bring the gun in the nightclub and have it on him? What if you never have it around the Memphis facility?
Is who suspending? Memphis or the league?
The Memphis and the league and Nike. Nike got out him contract.
Well, Nike can do anything them please, cause
and that's a Nike.
But having showing off a gun in a club, if that's against the league policy, then the league can suspend him.
Right. Is it against the league policy?
It seems so. You can't suspend a man. sir.
The current collective bargaining agreement between the NBA
and the players
states that a player is prohibited
to carry
from carrying a firearm while traveling on any league-related business.
Okay.
The question is now: are you in a nightclub league-related business?
Yes.
A lawyer could come up and say, "All right, what exactly do we mean by league-related business?" Sean, Sean, are the producer, the thing on a signal. If you have an input, you know, make the input.
Producer's view.
Oh, Sean will address it in his
the producer view. Okay. Well, for now, I am saying with all of those things, let me hear it out before I come down on that side. You understand? And so on. But I kind of, for right now, I am leaning on the side that if they suspend him for showing a gun in the nightclub and all what you're saying, Memphis rules him not for carrying a gun and blah blah blah, that was not whatever, then I am going to come down on that side. But let me see. Come to Sean with the producer view.
All right, Bacho.
All right.
Nice call today, Bacho.
Yes.
Great.
Always, man.
No, not always. Today was nice.
We take a break. We're coming back.
AnyBet now offers a third easy, secure, and convenient top-up option for your betting account. Top up wherever, whenever, using your Visa, debit, credit, or MasterCard free of charge to continue gaming. That's right, free of charge. Other top-up options include store deposit and bank transfer. Visit our website for more details. AnyBet reminds you to bet responsibly.
So, you've had your driver's license suspended, and now that period of suspension is over. What do you need to do? Pay a fee of $3,000 to Tax Administration Jamaica and take the receipt and a letter from the court where your license was suspended to the Island Traffic Authority's head office. Allow a period of 1 week for processing, after which you will be required to collect the driver's license at a tax office of your choice. For more information, call 876-754-1900. The Island Traffic Authority, an entity for road safety good.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk, on Omega Radio.
You know, so that is exactly where this case will turn, you know.
Yes, indeed.
On whether or not
being in the club,
being in a nightclub is A, a league-related business, and B, did he have the gun? It thing happened after a game, no? Let me see if I can say.
Well, there was an incident, I think it was last year, where he brandished the gun. He and some youngster was in an altercation.
Yeah.
And he punched him. He punched the youngster, yes.
Yeah. This is after a game against the Nuggets. So apparently, they must say he must have had the gun with him in at the time when him have
no, he can argue that somebody brought it to him. He called somebody and said, "Listen, bring the heat."
That person have a license to carry the gun. So he may have some trouble. He may have some serious trouble. All right, Garvey.
Yes, Garvey.
Zidan.
Yes, sir, Garvey.
Try to beat you up this week, you know, so let more about that trouble.
You have never done any such thing on this program, Garvey.
I was listening to the radio today, and a man called right after me and said, Zidan, how your job?
No, but I can't get 10 men to call and say me beat you up. so, I don't know what other...
So me I go allow you today. Me not have a big quiet today. Me I talk on cricket to the greatness I get.
All right.
Oh, yes, sir.
Have it.
Mm-hmm.
In 2016, the West Indies won the Under-19 Youth World Cup, correct?
Yeah.
So, would it be fair to assume that at that point, our set of Under-19 cricketers represented some of the best young talent in the world?
It's a fair argument over the short form of the game.
Okay. And you would have said the very best of those talents on the bowling side was probably Alzarian and on the batting side was Hetmeyer, right?
You could argue that.
But Arville, I'm watching this test match with Isaiah Joseph, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me I compare it to the previous match where obviously that pitch there was very receptive to fast bowling the previous match. Wouldn't you say that?
I think you could make some runs on it as well. But it's South Africa. The pitches are usually fairly helpful to pace.
Right, but it look as if this one now is not really helping the pacers as much.
Boy, I say them get some steep bounce there if you watch the game, you know. I just don't think we were bowling the cliche in the right areas often enough and long enough. We were bowling. The Virgin name Mark and I play some cover drive with some over pitch ball. So I don't know. Give Rabada that same pitch, and him going to create more problems.
All right, so we'll see when West Indies start.
When West Indies start.
But you have to also look at the strength of opposition when my bowl against too.
Well, that too.
But I think when I look at this guy, Joseph, see?
Yeah.
Because after that team, I remember they had 4 bowlers on that team. They had him, the guy named Shamar Springer.
Yeah, from Donga Barbados.
Shamar Holder and Keema Paul, you remember?
Yes, man.
But when I say Arville, after that tournament, I was so hopeful for this young man. Because first of all, I say him have the raw pace. And I say, yes, well, maybe this youth can lead the lines in the future.
Yeah.
But now, I look at him, Arville, and I say, he is still the same one-trick pony that he was 6 years ago.
Bag of shot ball. That's your attack.
Yeah, I say, nobody has taught this young man about playing the waiting game as a fast bowler because remember watching certain fast bowlers.
No, man, you don't need officer. In fact, how do I say this? Put it this way, I've said that to Alzari himself on phone. That Alzari, you need to understand that the very best bowlers in the world take wickets every 40-yard ball. You can't get wickets.
You can't blast them out.
No, even Marshall and Hamby them is 40-yard ball on average between wickets, you know. Mm-hmm. You have to understand, say, there's nothing wrong with bowling maiden, Pantapa, maiden.
But Arville, where's the
It's amazing that you picked that up. Huh?
So who is responsible for these young players' development?
No, I tell you the problem with Alzari, and it's the very problem that you just mentioned. Alzari was told that him is a out-and-out quick pace, right, and he must just run in and blast out people. And there are times when Alzari
in the IPL, your piece said that is feeding it as well.
I don't know, but Alzari is caught between two extremes. Should he run in and bounce out people and thing, or should he consider, listen, I'm not going to blast people out because I don't think him have the pace like the real man who can do that. You know, I don't think him is as quick as say a Donald or a Marshall or a Potter them in a for them time.
No.
Him not reach that kind of pace, yes, slightly less. Or should he just bowl within himself and hold a line and hold a length? And I don't think him do enough for the cricket ball either. So I have said him neither fish nor fowl, if you understand the expression. But it's amazing you pick that up. I'm impressed.
But Arville, what may I say, don't we have any coaches in? I mean, Arville, you know, much you move a cricket ball a quarter. You don't need to move it more than a quarter of an inch. Nobody can teach his youth to just slightly crossing the ball and pitch the ball outside the half stump and play the waiting game like that. I don't understand what's so difficult about that.
Boy, them say you can teach it, but you can you can send it the horse to the water. You can't force him to drink.
We're throwing away the talent, Arville. Look at all that talent. I remember watching that tournament.
You don't need a coach, really. Fast bowling is an art you can largely learn by yourself. You know, you can take up a cricket ball. Well, no, maybe it's unfair to say it like that.
The nuance is a bit more difficult.
You don't need batsmen to really learn a lot of what fast bowling is about.
True, you need one stump.
One stump, spot bowl. You get a ball and learn for angle it away or angle it in. You put up a towel somewhere or a kerchief somewhere, and you learn to eat that consistently. So Alzari, I don't know if he's working hard enough.
Disappointing, Arville. You see the man on this type of pitch trying to blast people out and going at 5 runs and 4 runs and over. Disappointing. You can't just play the waiting game now. You just pitch the ball outside
but that's it. You see,
the batsman.
There are some who have been telling Alzari that this is what he should be doing. Running and bomb out people.
I mean, like the youth in the man. I don't want to chat to them, I call and I listen, you know. Zidane.
Yes, Garvey.
What about the match like a more?
Which one of them now?
PSG,
me like feet, man. Mbappe.
What do you think about the chemistry with him and Messi? If he said it's sublime, you know?
Yeah, man, Messi does well with anybody, you know. He's a genius passer, you know.
Stop the nonsense, man. Pick your jaw up off the ground.
No, man, the man is a genius passer, man.
But why? But he doesn't do the same. He not look the same with Neymar. And I see him chemistry between him and Neymar.
Remember Neymar was at Barcelona and they won a lot, you know. Together.
No.
No, it's Neymar done, not Messi fault. Neymar are done.
or is it that they're not getting defined roles at PSG and then kind of getting each other weird? That is my theory.
Possibly. Yeah, and they don't get along. And it's important in teams for you to get along with your superstar teammates, and it will cause problems on the field, you know.
No, most definitely. I can't believe who you think fix up this with Mbappe and Messi so fast. Because there seemed to be tension just a couple of months ago, and now everything seems to be all lovey-dovey between them.
Well, I guess both are serial winners. They like to win.
I think their performance at the World Cup gained mutual respect from each other.
Okay.
I agree with them. It's a 3-1 PSG.
Yes.
You think Mbappe again?
All right, Garvey, try.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah. Yeah, man, cool. One of the problems with them say Messi have with Neymar is Neymar showboating, you know.
Yes, wasting time with the ball.
Yeah, man, more time.
Move the ball along.
Yeah, Messi wants to win, you know. Messi wants to go out there and do well. Yes. And sometimes I feel that Neymar is like a showboat.
Yeah. Well, while Messi is very skillful, he's very direct, you know. He don't fool around, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, he just go and move forward with the ball.
Yeah, people who are in the know said, listen, half of the time when Neymar keep up in bag of rubbish, and Messi don't like that. So whatever the reason is, that could be one.
All right. Who we got to know? The great Rooney?
Yo.
Well, every day name change.
The great Rooney.
Yeah, man, that Messi up there, the great Rooney.
A short fault, that's not my fault.
Okay. Maybe Sean thinks you're great.
Huh?
Maybe Sean thinks you're great.
No, I'm just take what I say and run with it. You know?
Okay.
I don't want a correction. You know?
Okay.
The Bramble Rooney, never listen. Anyways, Arville.
Yes.
Zidane. Maybe you can answer me. I come to learn today. What makes a cliche a cliche?
What makes a cliche a cliche?
Yeah.
When it's often used.
Okay, so it's probably the reason why they say, hey, bowling win matches and not batted, right? Because it happens a lot. And if it happens a lot, it must necessarily be...
No, man. No. A cliche is what is said a lot. It doesn't mean that...
Said a lot. Oh, it's said a lot. Why it say a lot? Why, in your estimation, why you think it say a lot at times?
It sounds nice.
It sounds nice. Zidane, why you think it's...
Because batting win cricket as well.
Well, I know, just wait. Zidane, why you think it say a lot at times?
Boy, it's difficult.
I don't know.
It's difficult.
It's difficult.
To say bowling win matches is true, you know, because you need bowling to win games, but batting win matches too. So why isn't there a cliche that batting win matches?
Well, the main cliche in cricket is catches win matches.
Or catches win matches. And you can't win a cricket match without taking a catch. You can bowl on everybody.
I think it's happen, my boss. You understand me? But Maradona win for him.
But Rooney,
that's the reason why you carry Maradona.
It is more important to make runs than to take catches in cricket.
All right. So which is easier to do, Arville? Make runs or get wicket?
Boy, it's hard to answer that.
It's hard to answer that because you don't have to get exactly back to what the cliche is.
But you have to make more. You have to make runs.
Matches.
No man, batting win.
It's easy. Yes, batting win matches at times, but it's more.
No man, there is no match where batting no help win, man.
Pardon me?
There is no game that has ever been played.
At no point did I say that.
No, yes, a batting win matches sometimes.
Are we arguing?
Rooney, cliches are not to be taken literally, doing a Rooney. So I don't know what you're arguing.
Wait, as I said, there's a reason why it is a cliche and it is said a lot, my boss.
And I'm saying
reason, you know.
It's not, and I'm saying people.
I learn, I come to learn. You know. If you have Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, Pele, Maradona, and all of them are play football, what treat up on the side, that is a potent strike force.
Yes.
You will get goals. You will get goals.
Yes.
So in a case like that, it's not necessarily who have the better defense would have win the game there. We can't argue that, no.
No, I'm not arguing that.
No, man.
Who have the better attack?
You're not going to argue that.
No. It's both you want, Rooney, man. If you're going to do the real analysis. You have to execute both properly.
I hear you, boss. I hear you. As I say,
you want people to score and you want people to stop the other team from
There's a
scoring.
reason why them say defense win match and attack. You understand me? And the reason why them change the rules of the game so that the attackers do more. You understand me? Are able to do more.
No, the reason why them change the game for attackers the more is purely for the spectators.
Yes, indeed, entertainment to make more
So
money.
sports is about entertainment, right? And that is why attackers win Ballon d'Or and
Yes,
and
because
MVP
the public is more.
Sports is about it's about entertainment.
We're not
first
grown
and
up.
foremost.
Yes. You said that to say what?
Huh?
Yes, sports is
So
entertainment.
that's why the people probably maybe that's why them say defense win championship. Because it is geared towards attacking, being
But the cliche says offense win. But the cliche says, but Rooney,
defense.
the cliche
Yeah,
says
yeah.
offense win games and defense win championship. You have to win a lot of games to win a championship, you know.
Yeah, and when me appear come in,
than it is to stop people, innit?
when me appear for come in, me not pay for watch a championship. Me appear for watch a
So
game.
no, just as me say, only for analyze and argue sports. You understand me? And me no want to bramble out cliche. Me no want to make it.
No, we
sound
not
like
brambling
it's
out. We just have to don't.
people.
We just have to don't take them literal.
Why we not gonna take them literal?
Because
the
if you-
reason why it was said.
If you take it literal that bowling wins matches or catches win matches, it's not a statement to be taken literally because you can't win a cricket match without taking a catch.
catches.
Me can bowl you down and no man out caught and everybody bowl LB stump run out, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not literal that
So-
catches
so-
win matches.
So me can say, well, all right then, cool. Certain cliche, me not go hang on to.
Right. Like the
You
one
understand
about
me?
bowling with matches.
But-
Don't hang on to that.
But-
Hold the line. We give you a minute after.
Get customized aluminum windows and doors at Hepburn's Glass Supplies, 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. 10 years of experience guarantees satisfaction. Call or WhatsApp 876-773-4799. The time, courtesy of Hepburn's Glass Supplies, is 2 p.m.
Omega Radio now presents a health alert, sponsored by New Budget Supplies, always the best prices, and Bashco, the store that gives you more.
Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Hands touch many surfaces and can pick up viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and can make you sick.
Omega Radio has just presented a health alert, sponsored by New Budget Supplies, always the best prices, and Bashco, the store that gives you more.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk, on Omega Radio.
All right, Rooney, for your final minute before we come to the music. He's
Hello?
gone? Well, he has left us? Or maybe he
I'm
said
gone.
it.
All right.
All right, music brought to you by HKM Paints for people who dream in color. All right, today's Wednesday, so we will play one from Tenasaw. Who's going to help me praise?
Na 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 na. Who is gonna help me praise Jehovah? Na 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 na. Who is gonna help me praise Jehovah? Whoa, the maker of all mankind. I've gotta praise him all time. Whoa, the maker of all mankind. Whoa, because the Lord provide the food and also the shelter. Whoa, whoa, the Lord provide the food and also the shelter. The Lord guide and protect me each and every hour. Whoa, whoa, the Lord guide and protect me each and every hour. And that's why I say, na 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 na. Who is gonna help me praise Jehovah? Na 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 na. Who is gonna help me praise Jehovah? Lord God, maker of all mankind. I'm gonna praise him all time. Whoa, I'm gonna kneel and praise him all time.
Cause honor is precious wing, that's where he keep me. Whoa, whoa. Honor is precious wing, that's where he protect me. Yeah, he keep on guard me from my enemy. Whoa, he always guard me from my enemy. And that's why I say la 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 la. Who is gonna help me praise Jehovah? La 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 na 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 na. You better praise Jehovah. Whoa, you better praise the Lord, the maker of all mankind. Whoa, whoa, the ruler of the longest time. He's the ruler of the longest time. You better praise him all time. Whoa, whoa. Na 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 na. Who is gonna help me? Help me. Praise Jehovah. Whoa. Who is gonna help me? Come, hey. Praise Jehovah. Whoa. My brothers and my sisters, come together. Whoa, let's kneel and pray. Praise Jehovah, maker of all mankind, the maker of the beasts and the cattle, the maker of all mankind. And he's the ruler of the sunshine, moonshine, rainfall, the ruler of all things. He's the master of all things. So na 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 na. Who is gonna help me praise Jehovah?
Na 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 na. Who's gonna help me praise Jehovah? That is Tennessee. You know who Tennessee is? Them say I must educate.
Yeah, man. You know who Tennessee is, man.
All right, cool.
Swing the alarm.
All right,
another song.
Yeah, man. All right, cool.
All right, that was brought to you by HK Paints for people who dream in color. Now time for the producer's view, and it's brought to you by Spectrum Insurance Broker, setting the industry standard.
All right, here's Sean Grant.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, Zidane and Orville. As the big topic, the big news in the NBA is no, not the Lakers trying to make the playoffs. No, not LeBron being injured. Not at all. No, that Giannis out for a little while. He was sick last night. But Ja Morant. Now, I had a discussion with someone just a week ago or 2 weeks ago regarding Ja Morant. And I've liked this player from, he played at Morris State. And I just played 2 years in college basketball. He was drafted behind Zan and ahead of RJ Barrett. And that was the top 3 that year. And it was an exciting player to watch at college. If you watch ESPN, you see a documentary from his father was there grooming him as a child. He was short. In fact, he's from South Carolina, same as Zan. Him and Zan played on the same team at South Carolina. The fact is now, how has he gotten into this mess? When you watch a documentary, you think that this individual is from a house that his mother and father stands by him firm. Yeah, and it's absolutely correct. They do stand behind him firm. But as a youngster, you have to make decisions on your own. No matter how you have brought up or dragged up, any way you want to call it, or was groomed, you have to make decisions on your own when becoming an adult. He's 23 years old in the league. He's an outstanding player. One of the highlights really when it comes on to the ESPN. But the fact is, you have to make decisions. And that decision he made to carry a gun was just dumb. Simple as it sounds, simple as it is, dumb. He's on a rookie contract which ends this year. Now, next year, you're talking about big money. $250 million is spoken about to be on the table for this young man for the next 5 years. Yes, he's getting millions now, but that's baby millions compared to what he can get next year. Those are talking about big dollars. Nike, I heard, is it on earlier? Nike, no. Nike would have given him at least $100 million. We're talking about money now. Yes, you're a little millionaire. We're talking about being a big millionaire and a big star, and the NBA will be on your back. That choice, that decision cannot happen as a youngster coming up. It was a dumb decision to make. No, the fact is, it's not finished. Investigations are going on as we actually talk. The fact is, you heard Orville earlier on speaking about what can happen and the rules are there. Yes, he breached NBA rules if it is that he carried it during a game in the auditorium or after a game going on a plane. So once you're representing the club, you cannot carry a weapon.
And representing the club doesn't mean that when you're playing, when the game is finished and you're going on a plane or on a bus to another game, you're representing the club. So once he has that weapon, and if it is proven that he had the weapon in the arena, he's going to get some more time on his hands. And will be fined by the NBA. And persons who are looking on him, he may not get that money which he thought that he would have gotten. Now he has bought his father's house. He's close by him, and his house is right there. But as many persons say, he's not a thug. But the persons that you're parring with know, and I use the term parring, Jamaican talk. The fact is, that's not for you right now. Those are the individuals you need to push away out of your life right now. You don't need them right now. If it is that you're going to have friends that can't encourage you to do the right thing, you're going to be more hot water. He has been in hot water before. You heard Zidane said he punched a youngster that was rolled under, but this can't be rolled under. It's going to be rolled over in his life. He's facing some time.
All right, so that was the producer's view.
And it was brought to you by Spectrum Insurance Broker, setting the industry's standard.
I big up Spectrum for coming on to re-energize the producers talk with their sponsorship. All right, where do we go now? Remember, we're closing out early for Champions League. All right, hello.
Hello.
Oh, St. Diego.
Good day, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very quick on a little cricket and football. On the football. Zidane. You're a very lucky man. Recently, and I must say condolence to the family of the late Mr. Delano Franklin. He passed away just a few days, really, a matter of weeks after I spoke to you about his article in the Gleaner. So that would have been one of his last writings. So, yes, you're lucky to benefit from his writing before him pass, you know. Because he's a man who writes a lot in his lifetime, you know.
He's a great writer.
Yes, and that perhaps might even have been Adiki Adebajo. He's a professor from Pretoria University, you know, down South Africa. He sounds like him resident in Jamaica now. But, you know, he was writing in the Gleaner, 26th of February.
Yes.
And the article is similar to what Delano wrote before he passed on. You know, the article is headlined, the greatest footballer of all time. And there's a photograph in it of Pele and Mbappe. It's a 2019 photo. French soccer player Mbappe posed with photo of Brazilian Pele in France. Pele was visiting France, was visiting Paris. Anyhow, the essence of the article is it seems to what Delano was saying, you know. So I'm just saying that to say, Zidane, you're lucky to be able to benefit from all of these writings. So again, I say condolence to the family of Delano Franklin.
Okay.
On cricket now.
Yes.
Rollington Town just expressed a little doubt, reservation, somewhat skepticism, whatever you want to call it, apathy or anything about the non-selection of Moti in the first test. Because some people, no matter what you say, if the selector said the man was sick, was injured, had a back ailment, they might think otherwise, you know. But Orville, you just said to Rollington Town that if him not sick, Moti no can just could say it, man, you know. I'm just calling to say no, Orville. If Moti not sick and them drop him for any other reason, no, he's not gonna come out and say it, because that's not the way the world run.
I didn't say he would do it. I'm saying he can do it.
Right, but in terms of both politics, business, and sports, you know, things don't run like that. Especially if the person expects to be a part of the setup for a long time, you know.
So them can just say you're sick when you're not sick, and you have to be quiet about it.
Yes, they can give the public, tell the public that, and you have to just hold it.
You believe that they would tell Moti, you're really not going to play in this second test. In this first test. And we are doing that because all they have to do is to not pick you because Moti we're going in with 4 pacers because we expect this pitch to be a bouncy thing. Why would they have to tell him that he's sick when he's not sick?
Why do they have to tell a blatant lie like that?
No,
we're just not picking
to risk
you.
their credibility.
Yeah.
No, the point I'm addressing is Moti. If he's not sick, I don't expect him to come and tell the public.
Why not?
because it's not done in any aspect of life.
Is what Chris Gayle...
Once you expect to be a part of
is what Chris Gayle...
to be a part of the setup.
Is what Chris Gayle said about the West Indies cricket board.
A lot.
All right. Okay. Remember.
I was what it said about him again.
Sarwan sued the board and win.
Yes. I don't know what St. Jigger's talking about.
Remember, you know.
And he played after that, by the way.
Remember what Paul Young told us just a month ago on your program, you know, about himself and Alti Butler. He thinks they were ostracized, sidelined, because them stuck out in a meeting.
Yeah, well. No, I'm not saying that they would, but why would, if the selectors plan to drop you, them let us drop you, man.
Paul Young now is willing to tell you the truth 20 years later.
Yeah.
Paul would not tell you why again drop him 20 years ago.
Yeah, but you heard the rumors at the time, though.
Yes.
Where would you hear the rumors from at the time?
Him would I tell him best friend, you know.
Yes, Monty could have squeezed somebody and make the rumors start swirl. He could have done that as well. I don't think that was the case, really.
Well, no, I'm not addressing it at all because I didn't even think about it. I'm just addressing what Rollington Town said. Not that I share in view or skepticism, you know. Yeah. But I'm just saying, don't expect the player, if you are sidelined for whatever reason, don't expect them to come out and talk against the system because you can't talk against the system while you're a part of it. Okay. You have to just hold your corner.
That is not a part of the system when she hit out against the IPL franchise.
Some people do it, and some at their own peril.
All right, I hear you, St. Jacob. You're not bramble, but it could go both ways. It could go both ways. Can you understand where you're coming from?
Easy, cool.
All right, cool.
All right, we'll take the break.
We're coming back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
You're listening to Omega Radio, the station of the stars, where Jesus Christ is a star. Thank you for listening.
KFC, we still are doing big. Work hard every day with determination. Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You are a real big deal and you must win.
SPICE in your area. KFC with the taste and the flavor. We are big deals, so that we are hard and we do big things. We know
KFC still are doing big. KFC Big D. Enjoy 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries, and a Pepsi. Because big dreamers need a big deal.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk on Omega Radio.
All right, welcome back. Sir, you there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alvin.
Yeah, man.
As a selector, you're a captain for the West Indies side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the opening day, you don't prefer use Roach or Kyle Mir as a opening bowler.
Is it in or outside of the West Indies?
No, man, like this test play now, man. This test play.
No, man, I say, or like in a South Africa, you know?
Yes, Pantour.
Boy, God, no. I don't expect Roach to do a lot away from the region.
But Arvin,
but for your opening burst with a brand new ball, probably give me Roach. But if him not get no wicket, if you're talking about after 10 overs, after the ball said 25 over all, I'd probably go with Myers.
Arvin, the man can move the ball now, man.
Who, Myers?
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. Myers almost look like him a bowl better than him a bat right now.
Yes.
Then what that, Mr. Man, if we as skipper and the overcast condition, regardless how quick my bowler is, Kyle May can hold the ball and bowl it, man.
Yeah, but Kyle Mayers used to be a bowler before, you know, in I'm youth days, you know. A bowler who could bat. I know he met the West Indies team as a batsman who can bowl, but the bowling almost now on par with the batting.
What the number 3 batsman for South Africa, the dreadlocks?
What him name? I soon tell you what him name.
The Zoom Bear or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I see the man make so when him gone 18 this morning, why the man play 2 cover drive like our Lara there, boy. Him good for the outside, but him not that great for the outside.
Yeah, play some pretty cover drive for sure.
Yeah. Anyhow, well, yeah, me man. I hope we can get 3 wickets good early tomorrow morning.
That's the hope. Which may or may not happen, boy. But I expect us to get the 3 wickets fairly quickly, though. I don't expect them to get much beyond 350. You're talking about Zorzi.
Yeah,
Tony the Zorzi.
Yeah, that called the wicket at third boy in their first day. Well, we watch over the go.
Hey, the ball that Moti used to bowl the Zorzi. Proper bad.
That's not man.
Proper bad.
This spin at them a laugh.
It's not what you call prodigious turn, but turn just enough in the half board. All right, my boss.
Cool.
Big up, Pete. It's a Pete.
All right, how we stay now? All right, so me, I go look on Kyle Myers' record as a bowler in Test cricket, because when you see this man, I know him have a thing. Anyway, Preacher.
Yeah, man, that's our respect,
Yes,
Yes, Preacher.
Yeah, a few quick things. One, and the text Zidane already still, but for what it's worth, yeah, man, Joel Embiid, remember the Sixers, them got the semi-final.
So it's the second round he has never passed.
He never passed the semi-final round.
Yeah, okay.
He never been to a conference.
So it's final.
Yeah, but it's quite possible that this might be easier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's looked that way. They look good.
Well, so the Bucks and the Celtics are really the 2 teams that people have them eye on in the Eastern Conference. I mean, if anybody got upset the apple cart, the Sixers would be well positioned.
I don't think because the Sixers are in third, so they would play Celtics in the second round. Me like the matchup there for Embiid. I don't see them have anybody down there that can stop Embiid.
Well, the problem is, all right, so when you look on Boston, then Boston have the 2 bigs, the Al Horford can stretch the
floor. No, man, Al Horford. No, we're talking about defensively,
Yeah, man. So defensively, we know say Embiid is gonna be a challenge for anybody. But then, all your counter that now is where you force Embiid to do on the offensive end. On your offensive, on his defensive end. If you pull him out of the paint, then them not have no rim protection. Philly not have no rim protection. Is that what I say?
Yeah.
I really just Embiid.
I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think Al Horford is that guy, though, to pull him straight out.
Yeah, well, I understand.
Yeah.
Williams does provide a body and does give you that physicality as well. Down in the lower block, we can kind of put up a challenge, but nobody not gonna stop Embiid. Embiid have to stop himself. Anyway, the other thing, the other day, we watched a little thing on Darren Mattox, and I kind of believe it would have been healthy and helpful if you guys get Mattox on the program. The station is a gospel station, and the program is a sports program. In the nexus between the 2 things, and where
it's a perfect interview to have.
Perfect interview.
Yeah, a sportsman and who's become a Christian.
Yeah, man. If you guys can get Mattox on the program.
What would you want us to talk to him about?
You can talk to him about both things, because as a footballer, he has been one of Jamaica's
I like him as a player.
Footballer in terms of coming out of the high school Manning Cup system, transitioning to college football, transitioning to the MLS. He has been one of the more successful ones.
So you want what you want him to tell you his journey as a footballer?
Harvey, remember, say you are the interviewers,
I'm asking, what exactly do you think the public would have an interest in?
I think the public would have an interest in why, when you get there, you know that, listen, you're going to give your life to the Lord. And how you're going to pay your bills now, know that you're no longer a football.
To the program.
But remember, it was heavily criticized for being a bleacher in the bar. So how you left from a bleacher? It's a bleacher with the whole I'm faced, to a man of the clock.
Well, can't bleachers be Christian?
No, sir.
Well, on.
You can bleach and be a Christian.
You can bleach and be a Christian preacher.
You can. People do a lot of things and proclaim Christianity. Bleaching is maybe one of them. I mean,
is there something biblically against bleaching?
I mean, the body is your temple.
Yes.
And the reality of the situation is anything that can do damage to your temple, as a Christian, you might ethically find an issue with that. I'm not saying that people who bleach can't be Christians.
Is tanning against the Bible?
You notice I'm establishing a principle and not trying to say bleaching.
No, that's right. But which means that you're not responding to a direct question.
Because your direct question is based on the idea that the Bible suggests that some things are wrong or right. There are some things that the Bible is silent on. But what the Bible does provide you is with principles. And if you if you're a Christian and you view your body as the temple of the Holy Spirit, it means you're going to prioritize protecting your body and not exposing your body to anything that might be deemed harmful. So different people may have different ways of viewing that.
Different things could harm you. Too much sunlight could harm the skin.
Exactly. So you might.
So staying outside in the sun could potentially.
You might go to some extremes in what you view as harmful, to the point where it becomes ridiculous, or you might be conservative in what you.
Me no want go down the road, but me not. Listen, I don't profess to know the ins and outs of God, but me don't know about the bleaching.
Well, you notice I did not raise the issue of bleaching.
It's me, man. Because me no like see it, my boss. I'm not a Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, I like see the bleaching thing.
The Mattox interview would be a good one.
All right, I hear you.
You can go into many directions with that interview, and you wouldn't lose the essence of the program, or you wouldn't lose the essence of the station. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. The other quick thing is that may I reflect on the ongoing discussion that we've been having around performance. When I was doing my masters, one of the things I had to do required us to work as a team. Me and another young lady from Nepal, we worked together on a team to complete a project. During the time when we were supposed to work together, my girl homesick. She feel she does not function. We were in Italy at the time, and she not contribute nothing to the project, basically. Nothing at all. Always have an excuse. I push through, and I end up complete the project. The project received the top grade in the entire program. See?
Mm-hmm.
When the lecturer kind of do them investigation and I find out, how the teamwork was, I was honest. I told her, the young lady didn't do any work. And she was honest. She said, she was really homesick and she never up to it. And the lecturer asked me if I think she should get any grade. I'm going to tell you, well, I understand her situation. We did feel away initially, but boss her, get her the grade. That girl did not do enough, In fact, she did not do anything to deserve.
And she passed.
But she passed.
She achieved her goal.
In fact, yeah, she passed. Now, somebody might say, what she did was enough to get a pass. But the reality of the situation is no.
But preacher, when I put up a post on Facebook last night, about Brian Lara, about what Dwight Chateau said about Lara doing enough, even though he make 2 ducks nagi. 2 first ball look at that, and there were people on that thread agreeing with Dwight Chateau. Yes. I give up, my boss. Yeah. A man makes 2 ducks as a batsman. He no bowl nothing, him not take no catch nothing. Purely as a batsman.
Yeah.
And he did enough because his team won. I give up.
Yeah, man. You know why I'm going to move out of that?
My God, man.
They're using enough. They're using the outcome to determine what is enough.
No, that cannot be.
There's a word that must be introduced in this preacher. And that word is despite.
In spite of.
Or in spite of.
Yeah, right.
Brian Lara, West Indies won in spite of Lara's failures. Not as a result of the 2 ducks.
Right.
So you cannot contribute nothing to your team win. It doesn't mean that you now do enough, man.
Yeah, that is unintelligent.
2 first ball duck. Let's say Lara feel a bad pad and him not take no catch. And him not do him no run out no man, him not do nothing. Him not stop no 4 no.
Some people would say he motivated the team.
Which means that the cook in the thing they can do enough to,
And the 12th man and the 13th.
And the man will walk with the towel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did enough as well.
You know why I make reference to that experience, that personal experience? Because sport is a metaphor for life.
It is.
You understand? And if you want to be in the realm of team and you have to depend upon others to contribute to an outcome, there's always going to be a distinction between contribution of person A and contribution of person B in the overall outcome. It doesn't mean that the overall outcome was the total result of contribution from person A and contribution from person B.
Yeah.
Because contribution from person A might have to be 2 times that of contribution from person B because contribution from person B did not live up to expectation. Right? So that girl, and to this very day, that girl is super grateful to me.
Yes.
She never did any work, but she got full marks.
Yeah, man. Brian Lara did not do any work as a batsman at
She
all.
got top marks. She got top marks. There's no way that girl feels like she did enough. She knows she didn't do enough. She knows she didn't do anything at all. But in spite of that, grace was given to her, and she got the grades that she wanted.
Yeah,
All right, Bleacher.
Bleacher, leave it there, yeah, sir. All right, we'll take the break, and we'll be coming right back.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
KFC, we still a do it big, big, big. Work hard every day with determination. Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You are real big deal and you must win.
SPICE in your area. KFC with the taste and the flavor. We are big deals, so adapt we are hard and we do big things we know.
KFC still a do it big. KFC Big D. Enjoy 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries, and a Pepsi. Because big dreamers need a big deal.
Give a little, a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Omega Radio now presents Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Edgechem, Enibet, and Dangel's Auto Spares and Accessories. The Lakers have won 5 games and lost 2 since the All-Star break, while the Memphis Grizzlies, they lost a second game without Ja Morant. They fell 112-103 to the LA Lakers with Anthony Davis getting 30 points. Now elsewhere, Eastern Conference leaders, the Milwaukee Bucks, they were without Giannis Antetokounmpo. They beat Orlando Magic 134-123. They have now extended their winning run on the road to 9 games. Elsewhere, Kyrie Irving scored 33 points, helping Dallas Mavericks beat Utah Jazz 121-16. Luka Doncic added 29 points, 10 boards, 6 assists, while the Brooklyn Nets won a 3rd consecutive game. They beat Houston 118-96. That is sports in a minute. Omega Radio has just presented Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem for people who dream in color. Enibet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly. And Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue in Kingston.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk on Omega Radio.
All right, welcome back. And who got to know? Mystery Man? Mystery.
Yeah, man. What's up? You hearing me?
Yes,
Am
we're
I
hearing
right
you.
clear?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Oh. Yeah, Friday when we had a discussion on Friday and you guys were telling me that once a batsman fail, him struggling. You remember that?
If you're feeling consistent.
Failing, not fail.
Hey, all right, failing.
Yes.
You're struggling.
Yeah.
All right, I was looking at Lara stats and I realized that he averaged 34 against India in the 17 test, which is, you don't call that failing, eh? 17 test.
By his standards.
Yeah.
If some of them West Indian batsmen they were averaging 34.
No, we ain't not going to. We just deal with this Lara here, averaging 34.
By his standards, yes.
By his standards, he would have
struggled against India.
Failing miserably against India. So, Arville, you being the cricket guru, what I want you to do for me, so break down Lara again and tell me why he struggled so badly against India.
You want me to go through all 7? How many games he played against them?
Hold on. Number 3, you can break down Carl Hooper game and tell me why he's struggling. I know like you go through the 100 out there.
No, man, me can't tell you why Carl Hooper struggled generally. But
Right.
you're asking me now to tell you why Brian struggled against India in
Against
particular.
India, yeah.
Me have to go look back on it.
No, I don't think you can answer, you know.
What do you mean me not think me can answer? How many games did he play against
Lara
India?
never struggled against India.
I mean him not struggle.
Well, you would have can't answer. Because you
No, because no. I don't know. All right, let us say I don't know why.
Something about his game why he struggled against
No, man. If you ask me what is Viv Richards' average against New Zealand, for example, and whichever team him never make a lot of runs against.
But But my point is, he would have failed against India, but not struggled. That's my argument. You know, but your argument is, once your average is low over 17 tests, then you are struggling.
No. I'm said relatively speaking in Brian Lara's career, because at 34 average, you know, if you are an ordinary test batsman, it's different. But by Lara's, that is 17 runs lower than him now allowed put per innings.
Yeah, man. So in your eyes, he's struggling, and that makes sense.
Relative to himself, yes.
Right.
But
So
you're
I want
asking
you
me
to
now
tell me
to pinpoint what exactly was causing him to struggle.
So that's a hard.
Me not remember how Lara used to get out against India, to be honest. Because he usually do so well otherwise that we never did a single out.
And that's my point exactly. Because he wasn't struggling, you couldn't pick up anything.
No. I'm saying because Lara usually makes runs against everybody else. When him play against India and that like a blip come in him career, we almost forgive him for it.
Chris Gayle, he struggled against Sri Lanka.
What was his average against?
You don't have to ask, man. You know Sam struggled against Sri Lanka.
I know he struggled when Vaz used to bowl, for sure.
Right. All right, so Lara struggled against McGrath. You agree?
No, not necessarily.
You don't agree?
No, because Brian Lara used to make a whole heap of central while McGrath bowl. I think that
I wouldn't say him struggle against Australia.
No, man, there's a lot of time when McGrath personally a bowl when Lara do well.
McGrath come off
and yeah, but McGrath also had great success against him as well.
Hold on. In general, you wouldn't say Lara struggle against McGrath?
No, I would say.
So you don't understand struggle.
I would say Brian Lara at times won the battle,
and at times
McGrath won the battle.
Well, listen. If you know, if you can't agree to Lara struggle against McGrath, you don't understand struggle.
No, in order to struggle against you have to out me before me going 200 and 180 and 150.
That means you don't have to out a man to struggle against him, Harvey.
Then if you're not out me, how may I struggle against you?
So if you bowl a 5 over spell to me, I mean I have a clue and you know out me, you wouldn't say me that struggle against
I may make runs.
No. Me say.
When you are out me, may I struggle really, my boss. I could say against him in particular. No, sir. If you're not out me,
against a bowler if you're not out.
No, the bowler is.
Much me understand about cricket, then,
yeah, if you're not out me, I make runs. Then me not struggle against you. I could say that you're not as fluent to that particular bowler.
You're saying once a bowler not out in a batsman.
No, but I am assuming that from you not out me, I may do a bat. May I make runs as well. I may not be as fluent.
Necessarily. So you give an example.
No, well, if he's there for half an hour again.
5 over spell.
Yeah, but Mr. If he's there for 1 hour against one bowler and not score no runs half time, then he's struggling somewhat to that bowler. If that you want to say.
No,
but if the man has scored,
I want to get the understanding between failing to a bowler and struggling to a bowler. I'm saying there's
if you're getting out for a little and not against the bowler.
There's no difference. Once you fail.
No, man, if you're getting out for a little and not, your aim is to make runs. You know, that's the main thing you're batting for.
And female have to out me.
Yeah, so if you're not making runs, I'm getting out.
I wouldn't. A bowler cannot say I struggle against him if he not out me.
No.
So I'm asking now, why is it after 17 tests against India, a big cricket analyst like you can't pinpoint why Lara struggled against India?
But I never did that. To be honest, because Lara was making so many runs. Me never did that. Zoom in as to why India.
All right. Put up on the spot.
All right. If you ask me about individual bowlers now, though, now that you force me, I know that Lara never used to do well against Comble for a particular reason. Brian Lara used to like when he spin at them flight because one of Brian Lara's skills was to left him base and go down, so you know. Lara couldn't do that to Comble because Comble never flight the ball.
Yeah.
So Brian Lara was stuck in his crease more often to Combley than he would normally like to be.
Okay.
And get the LB, and he couldn't get to express himself. But that is not Lara against India. That's Lara against Combley as an individual.
No, man, it's a part of India, man. Combley is a part of India.
Right. So if you're going to, if you ask me to think about it now.
So part of your reason then could be he struggled against Combley, who played for India, which is probably why he struggled against India.
Yeah, well, but I know that him never used to dominate Combley because Lara want to leave him base. When you flight the ball, Lara going to come for you. But
yeah, man, what I want to do then, I'm going to check how much time Combley dismiss him.
Fine.
You understand?
Yeah.
And if when I check and realize that, but him not really have no dismissal as such.
No, that's why I say me now make it about India. But sometimes, you know, mystery. You see, if one spinner kind of hold you down, and you're not scoring as rapidly, then probably you might take chance that the other end to our next command. I'm just guessing, you know, because I'm not sure exactly.
Well, I'm sure what I'm saying. I'm saying if you struggle against a bowler, different pound, man, out you.
No, man, me not talk about one half time, man. If the man out you,
struggle, and him out you. You can struggle and him not out you, and him can out you and you never struggle.
All right, mystery. Why leave it there?
But I'm going to give you some time, Harvey, if you come back and tell me
why Lara struggled against
him. You can get any amount of time you want because you can't come up with no excuse.
All right, mystery.
Cool.
All right, we'll go to Sharp Boss or Dwight. Which one? Hello, Dwight Chateau.
Yeah.
Hey, so you all doing?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, man, afternoon. Guys, how you all doing?
Yes, man, we're good.
Yeah, man. Heard Preacher on the line. Nice little story from Preacher. You heard him as well, right? Is it on?
That's a rhetorical question.
Yeah, man. I hear Preacher saying a whole lot of stuff. Studying, when I'm studying Italy.
Yes.
And giving some stories and things. I find it amazing that Preacher went all the way to Italy to study. And in this course that he went through, they never took the time to teach him what the word enough meant. Don't you find that amazing, guys?
I'm sure he knows what the word enough means.
Well, I suspect, after talking this afternoon, that university has sent the word out for Preacher to return the degree.
What does the word mean?
Enough?
Yes.
Enough?
Yes.
That's what you're asking me?
Yes.
Man, enough speaks about adequacy. Enough. It speaks to adequacy. Yeah, so when something is enough, you don't need anything more, you don't need anything less. Isn't that what enough mean, Arville?
Not necessarily.
No.
Wait. You're saying that something can be enough and you need more?
Yes.
Okay. Where?
I can, if you give me a teaspoon of water, it's enough to keep me alive.
No.
May not be enough to sustain my life.
No, Arthur. If you say that is enough.
To keep me alive.
No, man. Boss, man.
No, it depends on the context.
Enough. Do you need more?
Yes.
Huh?
It depends on what I want it enough for. It may be enough to keep me alive, but it may not be enough to sustain my daily function.
So if it's enough to keep you alive, can you be dead after having it?
Can I be dead?
After having it.
If it's enough to keep me alive, then I'd live for a little bit.
Orville, you said it's enough to keep you alive and we should follow your words.
No, I'm saying it can also...
Orville.
No, I'm not going to make a badge of it.
English teacher.
And that is why you must learn. I'm saying enough what is enough in one circumstance may not be enough for all circumstances.
I agree with that.
Yes.
But if you tell us that 1 teaspoon of water is enough to keep you alive, then can you be dead after that?
Not if you don't. No.
Okay, I thought so. So let's go back to you now, Zidane.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man. So if a cricket team did enough to win, you're saying that it is possible to have players on the cricket team that needs to do more for their team to win?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
He's badgering and blabbering. That's what he's doing.
Calm down.
No, that's usual.
Zidane.
Yeah,
Zidane.
but I answered you.
No,
that's not.
Zidane.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying, Zidane?
I'm saying if you're required as a batsman, this is before the game now, we know that batsmen are required to make runs. That's their job as a batsman. If you go out there and bat 2 times and you make no runs, then as a batsman, you did not do enough to help your team to win.
Simple.
Your team won despite you being a horrible player in the game.
Orville, Zidane, if your team win
did the players on the team do enough?
Not all
for
of
the
them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them necessarily.
Based on the definition of the word enough.
No.
What you're saying, or Zidane.
Yeah, but,
Zidane.
yeah, but
Zidane.
you're speaking
Zidane,
in the,
Zidane,
no, hold on a
Zidane,
second.
Zidane, I needed to calm down.
No, I am calm.
No,
But
you're taking beating over there, so.
What is he talking
No, I needed to sit down on the hot seat.
No.
Calm down.
Hold on,
Answer the questions that I asked you.
But I did answer your
jumping
question.
around.
But I destroy your question.
No, but you're jumping around and not answering
I'm not
the
jumping.
question.
I'm saying in the context of the team.
No. Don't invent your own questions. Answer my question.
I'm answering your question.
Yes, so
and I'm saying in the
Big
context of
boy time now, Zidane.
What is wrong with-
Zidane, if you are on a cricket team,
yes,
and your cricket team won the game, how many runs do you need from the players who scored ducks so that the team
No, the individual
that just sat on that one
the individual doing
can
enough.
win the game
All right,
that they won?
allow
Tell
me
us
now.
Zidane,
Allow
how
me
many
now.
runs?
The individual doing enough
Just answered my
is not.
question.
Hold on.
How many
And
runs?
the man, give him a chance to answer the man.
Oh my
God,
God.
you sound when you're comparing him, man.
So I'm saying the individual player doing enough is not determined by the outcome of the team result.
Sorry, repeat that.
The individual doing enough or not enough is not determined. The individual now is not determined by the team result.
The individual doing enough to win is not determined by the team result.
No, the individual doing enough.
No. We asked if the player did enough to win.
No, but no one.
No. Zidane, don't try that. No, don't try that.
The man really argues that the man who made double ducks.
Why
did he know?
The man I get some big licks and I don't allow me to finish my points.
Gentlemen, 1 minute. Orville, if you're going to keep trying to save Zidane.
Save which Zidane?
Yeah, man.
You can't manage me. You know,
I'm trying to stop you from embarrassing yourself. That is what I'm trying to do.
I'm embarrassing myself.
Hold the line, Chateau. Do I hold the line, Chateau?
How can a man argue that a man who made 2 ducks in a game with 2 first ball did enough become team go win the game?
Hold the line, Bramble Chateau.
How can anybody argue like that?
We're coming back.
If you need a prescription filled, Gold Line Pharmacy at Main Street, Chapelton, Clarendon guarantees fast service at a great price. You will find gifts, household items, cosmetics, and stationery too. When you are looking for fast, friendly service, visit Gold Line Pharmacy, Main Street, Chapelton, 876-785-0128. We are caring beyond prescriptions. Gold Line Pharmacy, the name you can trust. Serving our clients is our first responsibility.
A lost, damaged, or stolen driver's license must be reported to Tax Administration Jamaica. To obtain a substitute driver's license, you must fill out a substitute driver's license application form and pay a fee of $3,000 at the nearest tax office. Applications for substitute driver's licenses will not be approved if applicants' records are found to have outstanding tickets, in addition to endorsements, suspensions, and warrants. For more information, call 876-754-1900. The Island Traffic Authority, an entity for road safety good.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk on Omega Radio.
Dwight.
1 minute, then the music.
Dwight. You there? Let me ask that question.
No, 1 minute.
No, but no, Dwight. You've been asking.
Zidane, but 1 minute, man. Orville, let me say something before you continue. Orville, you're 100% spot on in your observations with Lara regarding Combley. Just for that caller who went before.
Yeah, Combley would have gotten him out 5 times.
That Combley put the ball through on him too quickly. And he light the ball with a little loop on it, with a little flight on it, so that he could drive.
Oh, you agreed with me on this one. Yeah, Lara light the spin.
Deliberately did that because you have said before, I agree with you on nothing.
All right, quickly, Chateau, before you go. But one last question.
No, but it's Orville time for go back on the hot.
Don't run from me, Dwight. Dwight, don't run from me.
We're not getting anywhere with this.
Dwight, I just want to ask you one. Dwight,
a good run.
Dwight, you have
Dwight,
no, Dwight.
No, but you got
No, but Dwight.
Orville come on the hot.
No, Dwight, you have asked us.
I want to tackle.
No, you have asked us questions. And why are you running, Dwight? Allow me to ask you one. You asked me about 10 questions now. Why we can't ask you one question, Dwight? Why are you afraid of Zidane Matters? Dwight, Chateau, why are you afraid of Christopher Zidane?
God have mercy.
Dwight, I want to ask you what the man
you were at the front of the class.
Dwight, you asked
me. You were struggling to.
I didn't know such.
But was trying to save you.
Dwight,
Zidane,
Dwight.
you have gotten an F.
No, but Dwight, you asked me a bunch of. Dwight, have a nice day, Dwight. Have a nice day.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I will move on. By the way, so mystery, you heard that. Lara would have played against Combley 14 tests, and Combley got him out 5 times. So That's probably one of the reasons. He liked the spinners with a little more loop, and Cumberly doesn't loop the ball. So maybe that is one of the areas that he was struggling with.
Hey, you know, so one time I used to listen to you and think say miserable with Dwight. But we see clear now. The man asks us answer all these nonsensical questions.
Let me tell you Dwight's
and he
problem.
doesn't want to allow me to ask him any questions.
Somebody told Dwight at some point in his life that he was bright. And Dwight believes it. Dwight, it is not true.
Not true, none at all. I was going to ask him a simple question in our
Which is
maybe he can answer tomorrow. If I bring on a defender and there's a corner kick, so while the corner is going to be taken, I bring on a defender. He comes on and he scores an own goal.
Yeah.
I'm upset as the coach now and I take him off immediately. So that's the only contribution he made to the game by scoring an own goal. He played for 30 seconds. I'm vexed, I'm bring him off. I'm going to score the own goal.
Your team wins.
The team go on to win 2-1.
He did enough.
Did the defender do enough to help his team win the game?
By-
Dwight is telling me yes. Dwight is telling me say no.
Yes.
He did enough, by scoring an one goal on his own team.
Yes.
He did nothing else,
The batsman who makes 2 ducks and drops 4 catches and him bowl 1 over for 36 runs without no wicket, he did enough. To help his team.
Dunceness.
It's one of the worst things.
All right. Time for Yaba Music, brought to you by H Campaigns for people who dream in color.
And we've been playing them in order, right?
Yeah, so we're at number 9 now.
Right. So people, you hear the ad running. The album is gaining strength and picking up leverage outside of Jamaica as well. So make we hear the number 9 track.
All right, Moments With You featuring Bagger Case.
Moments with you, it's what I'm yearning for. Moments with you, my love. Moments with you are worth waiting for. You'll be forever, my love. I fantasize that you felt the same way too. I never knew your name. This wasn't real. This was a fantasy. I was looking at love, and she looked back at me. I wish that dreams could come true. My dream is a moment with you. You looked at me and smiled intriguingly. I wonder if you read my mind. My soul stood still. My dreams seemed real. The charms were all around me. You smile with me, totally possessing me. I really lost my mind.
All right, it's what's the name of the song?
Number 9.
Number 9, what's it again?
Moments
With You by Bagger Case is the name of the singer there. Big up Bagger Case and the vocals, another one.
All right, and that was brought to you by Yaba Music, Get the Sunshine J album, and Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color.
You know, they always accuse me of coming here trying to win arguments. What is Dwight trying to do? Are the people who agree with Dwight? When you say that a man who makes 2 first ball duck, him not take no catch, him no out nobody, And maybe, because you can in the slip and no catch, you drop the one catch and you don't feel no other ball. You know?
Yes.
That's the nature of being in the slips. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So you can be in the slips and not get a 3 ball come to you, or 2, you drop 2 catches and you do nothing else in the game. You know? Because slip fielders generally don't feel that a lot of ball. And you know, bowl. Then what? How come you did enough?
The big mistake he's making is that,
my God,
he's trying to say that, listen, once the team wins the game, then every single player did enough. You can't do nothing at all in the game and you do enough.
The team won in spite of your failures.
Yeah, I don't want, and he gave out the meaning of the word. We're taking one more?
God, one more.
We're taking one.
Yeah.
Mag is
Mag is
special.
Yes, Abel and Zidane, big up yourself.
Big up.
Man.
Yeah, man. Boy, I'm there, I say, boy, I'm in a class, but I don't learn nothing, man. I don't can't shut off, do I chat to so my time, man. Man, make it think so now, I feel like I don't get road thing.
Boy, I don't know. Yeah. I can't help the man.
Boy, man can't understand. That's a simple little something like that. Man, come like say, boy, I just come just to build up a pint or something. I don't understand this man, man.
But Mag is special. Let me tell you how ridiculous and dumb he sounds. If in the first minute of a football game, 0-0, you slide tackle a man and the referee throws you a red card, so you're sent off, my boss. So you're gone out playing just 1 minute and the only thing you did was get the red card. We go on to win the game 2-0. Do I chat to be saying that player did enough to win the game, despite being sent off in the first minute,
In sending team more deeper. I lucky that the next one.
Now, Dwight will argue, what else did you need? We won. That means you didn't need anything more from
There
him.
you go. So because the team didn't need anything more from that player, he did enough, despite being sent off in the first minute. We won despite him doing nothing.
That is ridiculous, man. I say, never kindergarten or reason like that. If you put
Mag
it
especially,
kindergarten,
you know say it's my fault why them sound so.
Well, you have them to a high level, but why, man?
In an effort to constantly come here, Dwight Chateau for come take me on. Dwight Chateau is not afraid of talking them
nonsense there. He's not ashamed, man.
Dwight Chateau isn't embarrassed by stupidity, my boss. Because somewhere in a Dwight Chateau corner, somebody tell Dwight say, man, make sense.
And to me, know he's not so dumb. But the man come like he just come for the.
Oh, you make 2 ducks and you did enough in the game, my boss. And you don't do nothing else. You don't feel nothing. You know nobody. But you did enough because your team did enough.
Yeah, because the team won the game.
So your team did enough to win. That means every individual on the team did enough.
Yeah.
No.
So the right back that was sent off in the first minute, they won despite that. So they didn't require a right back. So he did enough.
Listen, the public. Listen, listen. Mag especially.
Yeah.
I am not trying to convince Dwight no more. I am not trying to convince some other little man. I know people are listening to the program. We understand them.
So me up on the road and people say, boy, I want a foolishest man they never hear in a life.
Yeah, man, him top two all time.
If a use a madman to even call you, and you bring this to the madman, I'll tell you the right character.
Mag special. Watch when December come and you ask for the Brambles call for the year. If Dwight now go make the top 2.
Top 2?
Watch.
Man, my first this man. This man, I wicked this man.
Batsman make 2 ducks. No ball nobody. No catch nobody.
No stop no
but
ball.
He did enough for his team to win because the team never needed him to do more than make.
So why make them drop man? Why make them drop man up and West Indies team?
And that's why it's supposedly big argument. The team never needed him to make runs. So him do what was enough. So enough was making ducks. What did its team require of him to make ducks?
Yes, because they won the game.
He's not going good, boy. We don't know. Badjo talk away good today, but boy, I tell you, say, him and Badjo not going good.
But you realize that Badjo is running from this act, but you're not supporting this nonsense, But you're smart.
Yes, man. From here, Diego look out what they want see my drawing and shell,
All right. Mag is special. Big up yourself. We're going close.
Big up yourself, man. Yeah, man.
All right.
Enough was what was required.
Yeah.
So the fact that they won mean that ducks was what was required.
Yes.
So he did enough.
Mm-hmm. That's the right reason.
That is the reason. I listen.
Can't be
the public on the side. I leave it.
All right. Thanks to all the people to the time to listen. Thanks to all the people to the time at all. Evil rubbish that do I chat to. Join us tomorrow, same place, same time. We do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great evening.
Omega Radio now presents a health alert, sponsored by New Budget Supplies, always the best prices, and Bashco, the store that gives you more.
Use bleach. Diluted household bleach solutions can be used if appropriate for the surface. Never mix household bleach with ammonia or any other cleanser. Unexpired household bleach will be effective against coronaviruses when properly diluted. Prepare a bleach solution by mixing.
Omega Radio has just presented a health alert, sponsored by New Budget Supplies, always the best prices, and Bashco, the store that gives you more.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560.
The temperature by New Budget Supplies, always the best prices, is
30 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
Top of the hour to you and yours. You're listening to Omega Radio, the station of the stars. Don't go anywhere. Call a friend, tell a friend. Thank you so much for listening. I am Archbishop John Wayne Manning, a.k.a. Wayne Jonathan Manning I. It's good to have you right here on Omega Radio. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Asden Supercenter is the place to be. Regal Plaza Kingston and Linstead. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Asden Supercenter, we're gonna make you smile. Asden Supercenter, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
KFC, we still a do it big, big, big. Work hard every day with determination. Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You a real big deal and you must win.
SPICE in your area. KFC with the taste and the flavor. We are big deals, so adapt we are hard and we do big things we know.
KFC still a do it big. KFC Big D. Enjoy 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries, and a Pepsi. Because big dreamers need a big deal.
It's now time for Anybet Tips, presented by Anybet, your best bet.
All right, thank you very much. Shall we start with AS Roma? They host Real Sociedad, and that's tomorrow in the Europa League. We have the business end now of this competition. So AS Roma to win this game is $2.25. The odds of a draw in this one is $3.55. And the Spanish teams, they like this competition. But under Jose Mourinho, have improved Roma since he has been there. I think at home, they'll find a way to eke out a narrow victory at $2.25. So Roma to beat Sociedad in this encounter. Now we're talking about Arsenal. They travel to Sporting Lisbon. The odds of a Lisbon win is $3.35. The odds of a draw is $3.40. The odds of an Arsenal win is $2.19. Arsenal flying right now. I think Arteta did well